Alright, so it does look like that 5.5 is going to be really peak again. So let's just watch this first, and then we'll break it down slowly. So at this point, they're not even hiding it. It's pretty much going to be you, my flesh, to claim their bones, which is a combo that bamboo-headed Kim would use in Ruina. I'll talk about that later.
병으로 마시나 잔에 따라서 마시나 결과는 같은 것 아니오? 왜 검 외의 것에 그리도 집착하는지.
Alright, 2
그런
coins.
것보다 흑운에
2 coins.
뭘 작성하고 있는지 들어야 하지 않겠는가?
3 coins.
검을 잔뜩 휘둘러 버렸네. 이 정도로 상쾌하고 개운한 기분이면 그 고리.
She got that mouth again on her. Love to see it. So we got a 2-star Don Quixote. 2 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin is not terrible, but not great either. Maybe it's gonna be a support passive or something like that.
출정 전야는 반드시 고요한 법이죠. 마침
Now this one's a surprise. We're getting Blade Lineage Faust. And she has a lot of coins. That's 3. That's gonna be 2. And then this is a skill tree, which is gonna be 1 and 2.
꽃은 지고
Not really sure what's her shtick going to be. But she is Blade Lineage, so it's probably going to be poise, same as Dawn. They're both Blade Lineage characters, so probably poise related. And then, so we are going to get 2 Blade Lineage characters, and we are also going to get 2 Kurokumo clan characters. We're getting Kurokumo clan Gregor, who doesn't really have a lot of coins. It's pretty much the same as Dawn's, 2-2-3, pretty much. I really like that he has like a full body tattoo. Like, look at that shit. It's so cool. This drunken part here doesn't really show it, but he actually, I think, still does. But this is his coat. But then when you go to this part here, you get to see all of that tattoo on his body. He has a full body tattoo. Really, really cool. So, when I saw this, I thought that this would be crazy. Because first off, it's 2 coin, and then 3 coin. And then the last part here is going to be a single hit. But you get a counter skill. And then this becomes a 4 coin move. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. DPS Meursault, please. You, my flesh, to claim their bones. And then besides that, we also got some really, really cool stuff because it's gonna be our first Annie, pretty much. First birthday. Every day you can collect tickets and then we'll get 3-star guaranteed. 10 pull. They give us a new banner as well. And this one is interesting. It's gonna be our first, I think, uptime max. It's supposed to be increasing your uptime all the way to number 4. So you can straight up uptime 4 from 1. Which I think is quite cool. It's gonna be a new ticket. Maybe it'll be a new reward from Reflection Railway onwards. And then this was hype. It's Angela Announcer. This is real good shit. You have to attend 14 days here. So you need to attend 14 days to receive it for free, or you can purchase the package immediately to pick up the city's best AI, question mark. So we're gonna get it for free. We don't have to buy the pack, but you can buy the pack according to the translated text there. And then 3-star guaranteed ticket, identity takeoff when you buy the package here. You purchase the package, you also receive an amount of track crates as a reward for the day 14 attendance check reward instead of the announcer instead. I'm not sure if this uptime 4 ticket is going to be in the pack. It's a bit vague right now, but it does look like we are getting all of it from just logging in. The ticket can increase the power. Use the blah blah blah. Set your commemorative banner. Celebrate. We have blah 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 blah. Use this ticket from the first anniversary pack. Okay, no, you have to buy the pack. You have to buy the pack, but you get Angela for free. So the announcer is free. The rest of the stuff is not free. Okay, whatever. If that's the case, I don't think an Uptide 4 is actually going to be worth buying the pack, unless the pack is really, really cheap. We have to wait until the price comes out. And if you purchase the pack, it will replace the Angela from the free logins into trade crates instead. So okay, I mean, we will just see the trade crates whether it's worth it or not. So anyway, the real hype part about all of that is the fact that Meursault has a 4-coin move on the skill tree when you parry. So that is going to be the yield my flesh to claim their bones shenanigans, but they changed it a little bit. I think it's because Sinclair already has claim your bones as his skill tree. So looks like Meursault might not be getting that, and it'll probably be something like yield my flesh only. Question mark? Because this one has claimed their bones, so we need something else to get yield my flesh. So it's probably gonna be Meursault. So in Ruina, it was supposed to be you had to lose your clash with yield my flesh, and then you will get claim their bones, which would be Sinclair's like stuff. Literally, it's just copy pasted into Sinclair. It does 8 to 18, has inflict 5 para and 3 bleed. 5 para, 3 bleed is basically copy pasted. But the requirement back in the day was you had to lose yield my flesh. So Meursault's yield my flesh looks different, because all you need to do now is to, from what I can tell, parry one move. So maybe you need to win a clash with like a 5 to 10, and then in exchange you get to do a 4-hit combo. And remember that Meursault always has access to a very, very scary ego that can make all of his IDs into DPSs. Regret Meursault. Regret Meursault was obtainable in, I think, the first Walpurgis Night, right? Oh, yeah, it was obtainable in the first Walpurgis Night, pretty much. Yeah, Regret Meursault. Obtainable in the first Walpurgis Night, so if you did pick it up, you might be able to pop it just to give him 2 coin power at the cost of lose 1 base power. The blood power you can ignore because shit just gives you 2 coin power. And he had 2 and then 3 and then 4 coins. So that is going to be very spicy. As long as the coins are not complete dot water, like maybe +2s or +1s, then we'll actually see a lot of good shit here. And it is a 3-star, so I have some good hopes that the coin power is going to be amazing. And besides that, this ego here uses Pride as well as Wrath. I'm not sure if the Blade Lineage again actually gives... Okay, yeah, they do have a lot of Wrath here, and they all also have Pride. So I'm expecting Meursault's elements to also be Wrath and Pride, because that's the Blade Lineage specialty. And then besides that, this ego here is literally also going to be Wrath and Pride. So I feel like it's kind of leading up to this, right? You're gonna eventually just run the Blade Lineage gang. You're gonna stack up that Wrath and Pride really easily because you run the Blade Lineage in its entirety to run with the Blade Lineage Meursault. And then Regret Ego here makes Meursault into a powerhouse of a DPS. And also, the fact that the Blade Lineage gang also is just a bunch of Pride users means that the quad captain is going to get her resonance here. And if I remember, the Blade Lineage Faust had a 3-hit skill 1, and that could possibly be a really, really good thing to trigger as well. Besides that, you can also get a lot of poise from Ishmael's WoW Ego, and also like a lot of their skill 1s here, even though they are slashing moves, they're still Pride moves, so they still get the Pride power up, and they also get to give themselves more poise count. So it's very similar to the Pequot crew. The Pequot crew also use their skill 1s to give themselves poise count. So being able to trigger the poise count for free means that you'll be able to also help maintain the Blade Lineage gang's poise count. So with the release of these units, I'm starting to see like maybe Captain Ahab is going to be a very flexible support with any Pride character. So whenever you look for Pride in the future, you can always think, oh hey, Ahab is here, and is the skill 1 kind of good? Because then maybe we can get some shenanigans going with this Pride power up and 2 damage up, yeah? So yeah, this is going to be really, really spicy. It's quite interesting because this is going to be bleed and poise again if you were to use Ahab and you want to use your Pequot crew. then you could also run with the Blade Lineage gang and get even more poise, or you can run the Bleed gang who also like to hit targets with bleeding. So I don't know. There's a lot of different options that Pequod Captain can go with. She's a very interesting design because of her skill 2 and her skill 1 wanting specific resonances. So if you want to just run her in a few of the different teams, you actually can. So yeah, this is real spicy. The next few characters coming out. I think in terms of identities, there's actually a ton of options to use in a Blade Lineage gang. With Meursault and Faust coming out, that is basically 4 3 stars that you can use. You can use Yisang, Sinclair, you can use Faust, and you can use Meursault in one team. And then you use Ahab as your 5th slot, and then your last slot can be whatever the hell you want. Just probably take the best maybe just put the best Blade Lineage support in the support slot so that the rest of the Blade Lineage, whichever one's better at clashing, can just be slapped inside or something along those lines. Kurokumo clan being released does point to maybe they're just trying to push Bleed even more. The Kurokumo clan is also very pride focused. They have pride, and then they also lust. I can't think of any lust synergy stuff now. I know that they release a lust synergy in the form of, I think, 3-9 or something. It's the one that Ninclair uses to make himself a burn character, and the one that Faust uses to apply defense level down when the target has burned. So perhaps it's I don't know. That doesn't make sense anyway. The last year doesn't really make sense because these guys are bleed, not burn. I really don't know what the Kurokuma clan will do. I expecting them to just be bleed characters. This is a bleed character, this is a bleed character. So you'll get more bleed count support. No egos coming up, so no major bleed count support. So let's see. If we are running bleed gang, it's gonna be who? Maybe we run KK, maybe can run Grippy. Grippy doesn't really help with the count, but does increase damage output for some of the types. But I don't know. Is it going to be piercing? Because some of these guys are also slashing. This sounds a little bit tricky. I don't know. But Bleed Gang, right now what Bleed Gang needs is even more count. So if they don't get a Dimension Shredder level ego that applies a crap ton of rupture count for you and gives you an amazing passive that lets you refresh your rupture count, for example W Isang, then what else will they just do? I guess they will have maybe some ridiculous amounts of bleed count application, or maybe they scale based on bleed potency or something along those lines. But yeah, bleed in general just needs to get a crap ton of count because enemies just do like 20 coins in one turn as bosses. So you need like at least 20 plus count in order to make sure your bleed is maintained at 99, so the guy can bleed really fast. So yeah, I'm expecting the Kurokumo clan here to have some really good bleed count synergy, or maybe some shit like, oh, if you are running 4 of your Kurokumo clan, all bleed count application increased by +1. Some shit like that as a support, or some shit like that as just a passive. So you have to actually run that character. It's kind of like Heathcliff, right? Heathcliff is the Rupture Gang's potency applier, or maybe even Talisman Sinclair as a potency applier. So the Kurokumo clan here would rather get someone that applies a crap ton of bleed count. So that would probably be what I'm expecting from the Kurokumo clan. But the one I'm most excited for right now is Blade Lineage for sure. Because Blade Lineage is getting 2 3-stars. And that plus Ahab as the skill 2 user. And then you pretty much have your Pride synergy, all poise. And you can slap whatever you want into your last slot. Probably slap in, I'm guessing Heathcliff, right? Because Heathcliff is not getting an ID in this one. Heathcliff is going to be using Quick. So you can do Envy, you can do Pride on the skill 1. So you can still run the synergy. So I think it's quite okay there. And Quick, I think also... Does Quick run Poise? I think Quick is Poise. Let me go and check. Pequod Captain, Quick. Pequod. First mate, Heathcliff. Heathcliff is Pride here, Envy, okay, but I need to check if he actually runs Poise. Is it Poise? Yeah, he does gain Poise, yep, and he gains Poise count here, okay. Yep, mostly a bleed character though with this bleed count here, but whatever, doesn't really matter too much. The fact is, I think Heathcliff would probably be the other one to run in the bleeding team comp. Or maybe you run Kurokumo Ryoshu? No, we're talking about Blade Lineage here. Blade Lineage will be Poise. Man, I can't think of any other Poise character. Blade Lineage Otis and Blade Lineage Dawn. I think those are the only two other options. If you don't want to run like Heathcliff or something like that. Okay, I mean we have to see what the passives are for those two characters first. Sorry, Dawn's character first before we decide who goes on the bench. But most likely the Poise gang is going to go crazy. I'm going to look forward to just running all of the Poise characters. Maybe it'll be time to actually up die 4 and then just try running the Poise gang in Mirror Dungeon. Will be quite interesting to see. Oh, I'm excited though, I'm excited. Yield My Flesh looks so cool because it is the first counter move that we see in this game where it legitimately just parries one skill and then just does a full combo after that. So cool. So cool. I don't know what it means by I lose our place at S-Corp. What lore things is here? Foresee that my fellows, so to protect his clan, he has to go against S-Corp or something. S-Corp, I can't remember ever being introduced to S-Corp in the P-Moon lore yet. I think S-Corp, yeah, I think S-Corp has not been revealed yet. I can't remember S-Corp. WLN. No, I don't think S-Corp has been revealed to us yet. Question mark. And I've just finished Distortion and Leviathan, so I seriously can't remember this even after reading all of those. So quite interesting. There's some lore stuff here. Kurokumo versus Blade Lineage, it looks like. Because I think Gregor here is saying that he wants to go and beat up the vagrants from S-Corp, right? Yeah, then after that he tells the boys to go and charge. So maybe S-Corp is, sorry, not S-Corp, the Blade Lineage gang are trying to attack Kurokumo clan, and Blade Lineage is betraying S-Corp or something like that. Because he's taking some risk to protect his Blade Lineage gang or something like that. Okay, it's gonna be quite an interesting story. I'm interested because I would like to know the changes that are happening in the city. So it's quite interesting lore to me because you get to see like all of the little conflicts, right? You can see all the conflicts and stuff between the corporations and between the smaller factions inside of them. Kurokumo is I think subsidiary of Thumb, right? Yeah, I think it's a subsidiary of the Thumb. So Blade Lineage is gonna be subsidiary of S-Corp or something like that. Okay, it's gonna be quite interesting, quite interesting. Okay, so I think that's all I can get from this. Pretty much, I'm super excited to see that coinage on Meursault. It looks like he's actually going to be a DPS. And if the elements speak true, then this is going to be the one that Regret Meursault is going to make pop off like crazy. So I'm really excited to see his coins when it drops. So yeah, this is a very exciting event. And then after this, we're also going to get Heathcliff's Wuthering Heights episode, which I also have not read that novel yet. So yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like two Heathcliffs or something like that. There's going to be an elder and a younger Heathcliff. And the elder is marrying the younger's wife or something. I can't remember. It's like I only look at like the cliff notes or something, so I can't really say what the hell the Wuthering Heights storyline is going to be like, and I have no clue what's going to happen there. But anyway, okay, I'm done. If you have any other theories or any other like stuff that you have like knowledge of, feel free to just drop it in the comments so I can take a look later. But yeah, this is exciting stuff. We're getting 4 IDs in one event. That is huge. I think Ji-hoon also said that he has to delay the next season, unfortunately, because there were some delays. So we might have to wait a little bit longer. But hey, at least this update here is kind of fat with the quadruple IDs. So we might be able to burn some time away just by theory crafting all this stuff here. All right. I'm done. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.